Alright, so we're back, and yeah, so we're stuck in 938 again. I guess, all things considered, I might want to go a little bit to war sooner if I can get that done, because that was kind of the things that we were, you know, putting it off on, like getting some economic fixes first. Let's cancel that. And just strike at the Galicians a little bit earlier and get that war going, because now they still have their own faction, so hopefully that will not kind of fuck things up. Yeah, deploy the last dude. Oh, that's still very odd audio in my ears. Anyway, yeah, so let's get things ready. Did we finish this guy? No, this is not even remotely close. Alright, but let's get some artillery in, let's get it updated. And yeah, we still need some like cavalry kind of stuff, but for now we're gonna mostly stick with guns, because well, we don't really have an economy to work from. It's all at a time, so let's just not go there just yet. Yeah, let's get our industry up and running a little bit further. Hey, Kebab Lord, hi, welcome. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of rage quitted last time, so I didn't actually make a proper save, and it got overwritten by the autosave, so we had to make a little bit of a rollback. So yeah, you missed a lot less. But yeah, learn from my mistakes, go to war earlier with a lot more powerful enemies. The Donau Andria Bund, basically the between two rivers, I guess that's what it means. It's the river Donau, and I think the Adria is also a river, so. Alright, hey ho, let's go. I think I actually need to message my mod the fact that she is not here, because, you know. I also realized why I slept through my alarm this morning. I have my phone on silent. Oops. Strike towards Galicia. Let's get it early, and let me just send a quick message. Streaming blocks join. There we go. Alright. Good shit. Alright, so probably we need to trade in some more iron as usual. Hopefully we can win by using superior tactics, but all things considered, probably not gonna happen. Yeah, we're not gonna have an easy time on this one. But yeah, looking at this, oh god, this is gonna be bad. Did I make the? Yeah, I did make it here. I got 2 spies. They're operating at home, so let's just kind of shift that out there and that out there. Alright, so striking at the Russians, that seems a little bit early. Let's continue with our Black Monday recovery, I guess. Maybe. No, maybe we should get the population right now. Alright, so hey ho, let's go. Let's declare war on this. And this is a bad idea, if you ask me. But for now, like, people haven't joined fully in yet, so probably should strike as aggressively as we can. There's a river crossing here, which is usually bad, so we can pretty move into there. So as long as not everybody joins in yet, there we go. We can actually move through and maybe capitulate the enemy. There we go, we'll move like this, I guess. Alright, so now some dudes are getting called in, but we are already moving like on the back of a couple of things, so. Alright, so we're getting some odd movements here and there, but I think we'll be okay if we get half of you to just kind of kick these guys out. At least we're not using large amounts of militias. Holy shit, these guys are moving terribly. I thought I had terrible movement. Okay, let's hold the attack here. You stop here. Wow, already making mistakes. I thought that we wouldn't. Thought other things would happen. Assist that attack. Which should hopefully clean that up. Assist this. Assist this one. Assist that one, I guess? No, not really. Yeah, Polish Blitz! But Polish Blitz kind of failed already, so I kind of had hoped we could capitulate this guy before anything really happened, but it looks like my shitty troops are as shitty as I thought they were, so maybe I already made a mistake. War propaganda is okay-ish, modifying the government. Yeah, this is not going to help me at all. War economy is actually a bit useful, but it seems like the troops that I've kind of accidentally trapped behind enemy lines are now becoming a problem. So we definitely need to get this going. We need to get you going like that. These guys are dead. And these guys are probably dead as well. Unless we can use you to support this, maybe. Yeah, really bad start to the war. I got cheeky and it didn't pay off. Yeah, let's just count for the fact that we're gonna lose a large amount of troops. Like, this attack's probably still fine. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, so these guys should be able to get out of there. Oh, and immediately they somehow managed to get more troops in, which is a little bit annoying. Actually, just keep a couple of them on support here. Stop this attack. Attack them from this angle as well. Alright, so we got 8 guys that are not going to survive, so let's just retrain those. Oh, we're already out of infantry equipment. Like, we were not ready for this. Okay, maybe I should not have gone for the early strike as I did. Nope, this is a bad idea. Let's reload the save. Haha. Alright, anyway, it just happens. You know, you make mistakes. No, there we go. Mistakes were made. Yeah, but we don't really have a lot of territory to give up, Astia, so I would love to retreat to a river, but this is already a riverside, so we can... The only thing we could retreat to is, like, past Luditsa, Warsaw, which we will lose, like, most of our territory. So I think the early strike was just a bad idea, and I should treat it as a very bad idea. I think I was just not ready for the attack. Maybe a little bit cheeky to go that early. I do believe, though, because we might still get the event that the Germans ask us back in. I don't know if that has happened or it hasn't happened by now. But I kind of want to rejoin with the Germans again to get the extra firepower with them. But, like I said, I don't know if that's possible. Kind of have to see how this goes. Yeah, we're not really looking too great in all honesty. Yeah, I guess this is a different university, Kaiser Polish version on YouTube, because we did do roll back. But that one was stuck anyway, because I kind of was dreading actually, well, dreading is maybe a big word, but I kind of wasn't not looking forward to streaming this specific game, because we got stuck so bad. Current division template is we are using a very cheap template. There we go. We're just using a 12 width, which will become a 10 width if we get deep enough with our tree. Because it's basically, this is the holding the line infantry. So these guys shouldn't even be pushing. But our economic base is terrible. So yeah, I'm building a little bit of air force to kind of offset the shittiness of it. But yeah, we're not in a really good spot, to be honest. Chosen a very difficult path. Right, that's the finest hour thing where they did win against the Germans. And kind of want to take a look if we could still get back. I'm not enough intel to even know what the hell they're doing. Let's see, Poland. Really, that's Poland? Let's see. At some point they get an event that they ask us back, or we get it, and I don't know if we've had that event yet. Yeah, as long as these guys were not fucking puppets. And I don't know why. It is something that I get annoyed by with certain mods. I think I've talked about this before, when things are disabled. Like joining and inviting to factions are fully done through events, and it just feels limiting. Alright, let's just get rid of the Black Monday thing first. I need both or one. So just go for the railways. It's just not... feels limiting, right? To not be able to do... I play HoI4 basically an EU4 and all of those types of games to create my own little narrative, and I don't mind a setting to work within a narrative. But removing features never seems like a good idea. I think you should add features that will make it easier to run your own narrative. That's why I like ahistorical focuses. I would love for the espionage system to be expanded upon a little bit further, so that I'll pick up one of them, I don't really give a shit. So that we, for example, as democracies can intervene in countries a lot more different than yeah, but I like aircraft because just gives you such a large bonus. But I'm going for small air support, but we only have currently 7 military, okay, 8 military factories to begin with, so... having a little bit of air, yeah, maybe you're right, maybe I should not do this and just get some towed AA, towed artillery. Just get rid of these. Yeah, which is a very shitty start position, that's I think, for sure. But I have a troop type lined up. That's going to be our proper pushers. That's going to be these guys. Get some artillery and like your standard 20 with. And I still need like cavalry and then a support AA. And I start building these when. I don't need 5. I think I only need like 2 of them. First, guns. Guns are a problem. Like, we start off with a terrible economy. Well, we have a good civilian economy, but you start with a very large amount of civilian factories, no military factories, and you got Black Monday hitting, so even slower build-up. We already reduced it by half, the side effect of it. Yeah, I don't know. But the air thing, I always neglected it, and recently I've started being a little bit more focused to it with some pretty good results. So that's, I think, why I like adding it back in. So we're gonna stop that. It's not really anything. Well, I got some early research. Just a bad spot to start with. You mean in the... add more infantry into the standard troops, so you get up to a 22 width. I think that would get them into a... when the focus hits... the... attack hit for the land doctrine. Let's see, that is... here, minus 0.4. We'll see how it goes. We still need a little bit more army experience. Luckily, get some daily. You know what? I could train these guys because I think some of them are pretty green anyway. I can use the army experience to complete this template, and we can start training a couple of them. Just get a proper army unit. I kind of have to see how things go, because if the Austrian Empire decides to rejoin the Reichspact, we're kind of stuck in between, you know, rock and a hard place. I need both of them. Well, not bad, but just takes more time. Venezuelans have joined socialism. I'm actually going to manually control these for once. Can I unassign them? Yeah, there we go. Fly over Galicia with the numbers that you have. It's fine, we'll just sacrifice them, I guess. At least I have a civilian economy. Yeah, we're pumping it into France. But sometimes you need to accept that France is a thing. Wait, we managed to get a... Alright, I think... military factory here. Some here. Need 2 there. And one of these. And the military factory going. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's basically our entire line set up. We're gonna get some more concentrated industry soon, but let's focus on the economy, recover from Black Monday, then we'll get wartime factories and military buildup. I don't think I need oil because we're not using really any factories. Plus we're going to skip out of planes anyway. And then we're going to try to recover from Black Monday. First, though. We're on free trade, so that's okay. Why do I have German troops moving through my lands? Did I give them military access? Oh, I gave him military access, yeah. Well, that's okay. I would like that button here somewhere, like join faction. Because I can't remember in this one if I already, you know, told them to buzz off. Because I thought that I could still take, like, the donut thing. But if they... I'm dreading the future. If they join the Reichspakt, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, I need one of these. Oh, crap, I'm reading that wrong. Alright, oops. I thought I needed both, but I don't. I needed one of the other. Like, the Union of Africa joined the Reichspakt, so is that just an event that they just completed? A militarist revival. Destroy the International, yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's oil. State economy. Black Monday shit. Oh, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea. Alright, so we can get the support anti-air in these guys. That means I have enough to stop training, so let's stop that. Not waste any more equipment on it. Yeah, we burned through some equipment there, I guess. Well, Second World War just kicked off. I want to say good luck to the Reichspakt. And, I don't think we need war propaganda. We're a good war support. Like, our people are itching for war, basically. I'm definitely not. Let's see, if we can get another 24, we're barely over our maximum support division. Hey there, Tom Mazio 6. Alright, get a little bit more. A tungsten ride for the guns. Alright, military buildup. Oh, we need to beat more for that. Okay, we still can't do the extra factories. Yeah, and it's just, as usual, it's just basically the start. If it's before 1940, basically, you're usually very stuck, mostly waiting. So Ethiopia took 2 states. Some stuff is happening in Africa. Let's just take a look, actually. But Ethiopia is still fighting. Is it Haile Selassie? Yeah. Fighting against the Somalians with less of a functional economy, but they have manpower, which the Somalians don't. And they have about double the amount of divisions, so in theory they would win. Yeah, it is really small. I haven't really had the chance yet to expand, Toma. I have plans to expand in the Donau Aderbund, but kind of have to build an army up first, because it's basically me versus the entire faction. Alright, just need some anti-air. Alright, let's get you up to 5, get you up to 3. I need to get you up to 5, and actually you can stick at 2, I guess. How many factories am I still getting? 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19. So, well, that would work. And I'll dump the rest of it in guns. Yeah, Austria is sort of strong because of their... they've got a decent amount themselves, but it's mostly because they have a couple of puppets with them. Which makes them a little bit more difficult to strike at. The other choice that we have is, you know, attacking the Reichspakt, which is not going to happen unless Germany gets his ass kicked, because they're, you know, fighting a two-fronted war against the Commune and against the Russians. I don't think I want to be involved in that war, to be honest. I'm hoping that the flipping socialists don't join in. Oh wait, you joined the Reichspakt, so that might be why Germany went to war a little bit earlier than I expected. Alright, let's recover the Black Monday. Yeah, attacking the Reichspakt definitely is suicide, so if you have to choose between guaranteed death and potential death sound a little more interesting. I think if you would look at it not from a gameplay perspective, but more like as a actual country, at this point, neutrality is the way to go. You're like, you know what? I'm not getting involved in this shithole. I'm just gonna, you know, maybe trade with both sides. Like, that's the true Dutch thing to do, I guess. Just trade with both sides and see what happens. But yeah, Europe is at war. Did they just flip over? Yeah, they just flipped over. God damn it. So, this is, and I think we missed the event already to join the Reichspakt, so we really are stuck now. I could theoretically declare war on Russia. The what? I haven't even heard of that. When we end the war, join the Okay. Is it already existing, or is that a... Oh, Entente. Got a Cairo Pact, got a Reichspakt, got some Third International. Okay, well, let's show you. Well, last time in our actually game, the American Union State and the Pacific States of America actually made a peace deal and ended up kicking, actually, for the first time ever, the Combined Syndicates of America. We're gonna have to see how that goes. And our first special divisions have arrived. Blip. And wait, what? Oh, France just stopped sending me stuff. I'll try with the Germans, I guess. Probably a better idea anyway. Alright, I have to see how this goes. Yeah, this is the point where I normally would say, like, all right, I'll join in the tripartite faction and work our way into Russia, because we can get a war goal on Russia with this one, which would be a very good thing to do, but I don't really see any. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know why we started trading with France. Kind of just ended up happening. Kind of have to figure out. I hate the fact that the joint faction thing is gone. I genuinely. It removes some dynamic. You know, I'd almost start modding it back in. Can you force join through console commands? Can you? Oh, Norway is getting invaded, because Norway is always getting invaded by England. HoI4 join faction console command. Does it exist? How do I make a country join a faction? Yeah, everybody says just yes man and Diplo, but if you know, disable the actual fucking function for it. It is weird. Okay, we fixed up Black Monday. Let's get the extra research slot so we can research more weaponry. No, see, the thing is, I don't think you can, right? Because the entire button is gone. The entire faction control buttons are gone. So I think even if I were to just do a bit of a check, it might be that it's just removed for Poland, which would be weird. But just if you go tag Germany. See, there is no invite to faction button anymore. I don't know why they removed it. It's such a weird choice. Because, to be honest, I think that has always been a fairly... I hope it's still Poland as a tag, yeah. I don't know why they do that. It's just such a weird thing. And I know a little bit of modding. I think you were the better guy. But I don't think I know enough to add in stuff like that. Click. Let's make you green so I can actually recognize you, put you along the front line here. We're in a very odd and unfortunate position because, yeah, if I had known that that was removed, I would have probably joined with the Reichspark. I think, however, we're actually gonna strike at the Russians because that's the only potential that I see. And what we might do is just wait for them to conquer this state here, so we actually have a own route into Russia. Or the United Baltic States, but at least we have our own border to work from, so you know, the territory that's conquered that we're gonna bleed for is, you know, ours and not flipped towards any of these guys. On the other hand, Germany doesn't look too well. Like, they're looking pretty terrible, so I might just not go in any of this. It is, it's not looking good for a lot of the gentlemen involved. Let's get some better infantry equipment. Also still need to upgrade our artillery, and I think I also have... Yeah, I need to get my recon and engineering companies up and running. Get them a little bit better. Right. Yeah, well, honestly, Germany looks pretty fucked. Let's actually send an attaché so I actually can see what the hell's happening. Get a little bit more vision on the German side of things. Oh yeah, Germans are dead. Look at that. No, they are... Oh, we got some glitchiness going on. Zoom out a little bit further. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, it's fixed. They already are lacking equipment. Yeah, stop shouting baguette. We're not French. No, I don't think they can handle what's going on. I also think they were pulled in slightly earlier in a double-sided war than they initially planned on. But if you look at their troops, like their tanking, tank divisions, and some of their infantry divisions are already showing signs of having a lack of equipment. So in the long run, they are dead. I don't think they will accept an attaché, no, because, you know, they will not accept because they're a bunch of assholes. Oh, they have strategic reasons to be afraid of me? Boo fucking who? Yeah, I swear they're shouting weird stuff. Just like vanilla Soviets. And hi. They're shouting Baguette Gurkha, which means cucumber in Swedish. Yeah, I'm quite sure that they're shouting weird shit. Polish language is weird, man. I can usually place where a language is from. When the Poles are speaking, my brain just kind of goes like, you know what? I have no idea. Okay, right, artillery. Let's see. Wow, don't care for any of these. Let's get some more population recruitable. Oh yeah, there's a good reason that I said no to the alliance, but then the game just progressed in a way that I did not expect. Yeah, we have to stay calm. I think we have to see how the Reichspakt get dismantled and create our own little follow-up from there. Because if they kind of get dismantled, not everything gets into... Hopefully not everything gets put into the Third International, because that's got to be like the biggest shit show ever. These idiots are still fighting. Okay, so the Combined Cyclical States of America are gonna win again. Can I send volunteers? I could. I don't think I wanna. I don't want them to lose. Yeah, let's see how this progresses. The other hand doesn't look like... Oh, the Germans are actually attacking. Wait. I think... Russia killed Ukraine. Yeah, if I get the chance, if they offer it to me, I might actually join in with them. They are fairly close-ish. Yeah, I think they are paternal autocrats. Yeah, so we're on the same side of the government. So might be that they offer us a option. We'll have to see how things go. Also, I'm gonna be a bit of an ass. That doesn't actually matter anymore. We were giving them access because they couldn't move through the Donau thing, but that's no longer a thing because the Donau thing joined. I don't need anti-tank guns right now. I do want them eventually. No, but the thing about the AI, I think in HoI4, which make it a lot more apparent that it's... I wouldn't say it's crap. It's pretty... It's serviceable. Let's put it at that. Let's not completely, you know, put it into the ground. But if you compare it to like EU4 AI, it's a lot easier in EU4 to modify your AI. Yeah, I tried that, Kebab Lord. If I attack Russia, I thought that as well. And where the YouTube series ended, I think that last episode we attacked the Russians with the hope that we'd be invited into the Reichspakt. It just didn't, because normally it's not an automatic join. He's not going to take nothing though. Right? Yeah, I assume he takes something, but we'll have to see where it goes. Right now, I cannot do much anyhow. Well, let's just get some monthly opinion for the same thing. What was I talking about? Right, oh yeah, the AI. Wow, my brain's not working. Beijing fell? Wait, what? A war on the other side of the world as well. Oh, right, yeah. Chinese are kicking their own pretty badly. I still need to replay this area since the last update where they fixed it. But for example, EU4 AI is a lot simpler because you've got like forts that it can focus on, right? The AI focus on conquering forts, and it's a clear war goal. In Stellaris, you have the fact that it can siege planets, and you are limited by the, especially its AI is a lot more. Well, I wouldn't say the AI is competent in Stellaris. The warfare AI is a little bit more competent in Stellaris than it was before, because it's not only with hyperlanes. The economical AI in Stellaris is it's a fucking shit show. Because holy crap, they're bad at managing their empires. Well, it's a complex system, right? And I think that's what you see in HoI4 is that war is very complex, and where a player can respond to some more subtleties of the battlefield. I can do something stupid like just build infantry. Just build infantry, not even build these guys, and I mean just build 40 stack or 20 stack, depending on your economy, of just pure unadulterated infantry, and it works. It's not gonna be good, but if you don't have an economy to support any, you know, advanced weaponry, you probably shouldn't do that. The AI still tries it. How is your economy? It is pretty okay-ish. We have a large amount of civilian factories, and that's kind of the limiting factor that we started with. We had only like a couple of military factories, but our civilian and military factories are lining up pretty nicely. Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually, but we're trading away a lot of civilians. I think that's the worst of our economic situation, that we don't have any natural resources really. If we look at our resource map mode, we pull a little bit of iron out of the ground, but that's about it. So it's not enough even to be relevant. Right, get rid of that, get rid of that. We probably want to do something here. 180 days of a crappy modifier, let's do that. So our economy is okay. Our manpower situation is also okay. I think that's the entire... We're in an okay situation, but we're surrounded by a lot more powerful entities. Like, hey, we've got Russia, or the Reichspakt, and the Third International going on right now. So we are a minor player, and we can't join any of them because that fucking button has been removed. Just annoys the crap out of me. Kaiser, HoI4. Join faction. How to join factions? It is, I think, just full. It's 2017. Wow, they actually made a mod for it? No faction button, also no coup button. Working as intended. The buttons were disabled anyway, so remove them to clean up the UI. Oh yeah, they did actually remove them. Why though? And that's an old mod, so that's not really gonna help me. Being stuck between large things. Yeah, that's also why Poland is just kind of one of those countries that it off and on again exists. Somebody got... during my Russia campaign, somebody got really pissed off in the comments when I told them that I restored the Soviet Union back to its historical borders, and because we took over Poland. He was really angry because of it. It's kind of funny. Because... It's like, Poland existed, yeah, but, you know, between 1870-something and 1914, Poland did not exist. Just, it's a very odd country. There's a lot of interesting history. I think a lot of this area here has a lot of interesting... I think Europe has interesting history. Let's just, you know, make it simple. Yes, division speed, thank you. It's just that, while there always have been... Well, Germany not really, but the German people have been in fairly united, between quotation marks, kind of a country. Like, yeah, we have the Holy Roman Empire, which was basically the precursor to Germany until, you know, Prussia started kicking ass and actually formed a German proper front. We've had England in one way or another, usually ruled by different people, because they used to be Oh, I want to say Celts, but that might be wrong. Picts? Well, Picts are Scottish. Celts are Irish. I don't know what the hell there was in before the Saxons took it over, and then you got the Anglo-Saxons, and then you got the Normans came in, and then you get the mixture of Anglo-Saxon Norman culture, which is what you could call them one of the British, and always has been some sort of form of France. There've always been a powerhouse or several in Iberia, and there's been a central power here. Italy always had a large popish thing, but you had just a mess around Central Europe. I think it was Central Eastern Europe. It is really fertile land. Not as fertile as Dutch land, but the Netherlands is, I think, considered most fertile land in the world. But don't quote me on that. Or do. I'll just deny it. Right. Anyway. I think it's fertile land and stubborn people. If you combine that both, it's also, I don't know, proud people. So a lot of pride. I think even like also a bit of bad luck, like always having a bigger neighbor to adhere to. I think that also might have been, you know, a bit of an issue. Because on one hand you had like an area that nobody really was interested in and nothing happened until Muscovy finally managed to unite a lot of it, and by that time instability led here. On the other hand you had the Holy Roman Empire. Yeah, we do actually steal a lot of our land from the ocean, because you know it's not saying no. But yeah, so because it's a river estuary system, a river delta, it's a lot of, if you this is fairly overmuch simplification, but a lot of rivers flow from the Alps towards the Dutch and Belgian areas, and you know you carry a lot of sediment with you, and that sediment is incredibly fertile. And yeah, so a lot of plus it's a combination of the type of, and this is getting maybe a bit boring if you don't care about that shit, but the type of soil we have very little quartz sand. Most of it is well, it's because that's stupid. I think it would translate as genuinized earth, because it is sand which mostly consists of well, digested plant matter by worms and that kind of stuff. So it's, you know, it's good soil. Alright, let's get some more manpower in. Alright, and we have some army experience. Alright, we get a lot from the Germans. So let's get these AT guns in as well, and I think let's get our perfect thing. How we're looking on the research line of things. Right, large front operations is coming up. Yeah, a bit of an odd subject. Just it usually tends to happen when nothing really happens that I can influence. I just start waffling on. I'm just kind of waiting for some research, a little bit of building up some army units, getting some AT guns in. Alright, I think I can do with a little bit less of you. We'll get you to 4 and get you to 6. And I need some more tungsten from the Portuguese. Yeah, we could also talk about Marble Lake. It's just I haven't watched a single thing about it, so... And if you find Dutch trivia interesting, we are a very odd country. I always find it interesting to hear what other people think of us. Apparently, people find us rude, which I find strange, because I think Dutch people are genuinely, most of the time, fairly friendly, but I think it's because we're fairly honest people. Culturally, there's this list of I think it's from America. It's like if people ask you to dinner, to stay over for dinner, you shouldn't accept, right? Because it's just polite, and then. That's such an odd thing for me, because like if you ask me for dinner, but you don't want me to stay, then don't ask. Anyway, look what's happening around the world. America is... Okay, the Pacific States are doing well. Let's see... They have a slight disadvantage on factories. especially on the military side of things. But it looks like... Oh, wow, they also have a massive disadvantage on units. So when the American Union state dies, I think the biggest advantage that we have right now, because I still want to see these guys die, is that they are no longer attacking because they're no longer bordering. But I think the American Union state is gonzo. Yes, they are dead. So we'll probably get as always, a combined sin against America, so that's kind of sucks. In South America, as usual, nothing is happening because nothing ever happens around here. Africa, we have the Ethiopian-Somalian war that ended with Somalia becoming an Ethiopian puppet. That's about it. France and Middle Africa, or... this is the Kingdom of France. Okay, yeah, there's nothing happening there. They are at war, though. Oh, right, the Entente is fighting. We got some Indian civil war going on. What is Japan doing? Japan is fighting against... Oh, the Reichspakt. Really? Why? Oh, did it? Let me check. What kind of war are they fighting? So there's an offensive war. Current wars... They might have getting pulled in. Can't see they're allied with, so... Siamese War on the Austrian Empire? What the hell? I think it might be the Burmese-German War? Yeah, I think that's... okay, really. Yeah, it might be an Anglo-Saxon thing, the fake politeness, I guess, that they have. I don't know. I kind of prefer to people just say what's on their mind, because then you kind of know what the hell is happening. I kind of kept forgetting to research. Oops. Like, really? Like, and there's a difference between being rude and just being, you know, honest. Because if I don't like you, I won't just say to your face, Norway's gone full fascist? I don't know, actually. Nah, they gone paternal autocrat. Sweden is authoritarian democrat. I think there is very little actual fascism in the world. What about diplomacy and an open country list? Let's see. No, there is not a single actual fascist country. Oh, nationalist populist, mob yet. The Japanese are Mongolia, Portugal. Huh. Alright. They still have, it's an odd flag, but it's... yeah, anyway. Right, research. Well, let's get some more construction power. Gotta confess, though, for the fact that Germany is not in a good spot, resource-wise, they're holding a lot longer than I anticipated. I think by the time that that this war ends, the game is basically ending. Alright, I have to see if this is gonna be a 3-hour me watching. I'll probably start something new next week, and I need to figure out which mod. I might want to take a look again at the New Order, which I like and I hate at the same time. I like because of the time period it's in. Yeah, I could send some volunteers, but not even a lot. I think it's a 2. Yeah, it's not going to make a difference. So, I can send them some equipment. But it kind of... do I want them to lose? I don't know, actually. I'll send them, but... wait, I'm gonna see the correct guns. What? There we go. Let's send them about 50% of our monthly weaponry production. See if that makes a bit of a dent for them. Oh yeah, it's a bitch to look at. It is definitely the New Order. I think that's one of my problems with it, that it's a bitch to look at. I think I like that they add a lot of very interesting mechanics. What I dislike is that a lot of it is so heavily story driven that you have very little influence over what's actually going on. I also still need to upgrade these, so let's do that first. So, where you have some very interesting like intervention mechanics, especially when the oil wars start. Really cool, but why do I not have the option to do that? Yeah, it's like playing a book. I think that's a very good description. And I like and I dislike that at the same time, because it's like, okay, this is a very cool universe, a very cool story, and I cannot do my own thing, so why the hell am I playing it? And I don't mind story-based games, but I don't play Hearts of Iron for the story. I play Hearts of Iron because of, well, the things I can do with it. Like if you play vanilla, I can play a... I find it mildly odd if you could, like a democratic Germany. What if Hitler didn't, take power? Well, yeah, but okay, fair enough. So why would you play a book to see where the story is going? Fair enough, but you could also read a book or listen to an audiobook or play a much more story-driven game. I don't think mechanically Hearts of Iron lends itself well for a story-driven experience. It's a game about alternatives. I think that's the best description for it. Alright, we're gonna be a bit of a dick. And we're gonna... Oh, they don't want military access? The reasons to be hostile. Ugh. Please don't kill me. Considering that they are considering themselves hostile towards us, I thought they would be friendly. Strategic reasons to be hostile. Fuck you, buddy. Let's prepare a little bit ourselves. Yeah, fair enough. There are some... I don't know, I still need to play through. I so far have run into... Usually there's a game-breaking bug for me that kind of locks up thing. I had the... At some point, Iran gets a civil war. When you play as Germany, I played Germany and Japan now. And at some point, when Iran gets a civil war, and the war wouldn't end because of a bug where all territories were conquered and it did capitulate, didn't launch a peace deal. That kind of prevented me from progressing with the economic rebuilding, because the focus tree system, because it hides and shows focus trees, which is a really cool system. But yeah, I think it's maybe not ready for public yet. I don't know, but it's might be a little bit on the maybe need a little bit more polish. I went with Boer, not a Boer, the, oh god. But basically, I continued fascism. Is that Boer? No, that's not Boer. Boer's something completely different. What's his name again? You can choose between Speer, another guy. Himmler? No. That's the guy that starts in here in Bayern down here. To continue with it. What's his name again? Oh, who gives a shit? I don't know. Anyway, I picked that guy. Basically, you continue on and you start rebuilding, getting everybody back in, which is really cool. Getting the events. But most of them joined in back as puppets. Then you get that's kind of what I like. But there's like stuff happening in the world where like, okay, a explosion happens in Asia, and you kind of want to involve yourself. Bormann, yeah. So I was close. I had half of the word. I went for Bormann. I think the big choice is always between Speer and Bormann. And I sort of read that if you want to go for a more democratic Germany, you should go with Speer. But I don't know that for sure. But I like the political system. There's just a lot of interesting nuances. Ease up on conscription. What the fuck are you doing telling me? Oh, because I got service requirement from a event, it's gonna be some bitching about it. Ugh. What if I don't do it? Gain base stability. Okay, we'll just switch the conscription law back. Bit annoying. But yeah, it's a very interesting, interesting mod. I think also my kind of interesting right now. I think I'm looking for a good Cold War era mod anyway, and it kind of does it in a very interesting new way. So that's I think what pulls me towards a lot. What the hell happened here? Okay, Germany is finally starting to collapse. They're breaking through. Well, Spanish Civil War is still going strong. How are we doing over here? Okay, so we have a actual Pacific States of America that's a lot bigger than it usually is, but it is getting its ass kicked by Mexico. And they should have this. Yeah, they definitely should have it in theory. Mexico made a mess of things. They just are attacking everywhere. Why? Okay, that's I don't know why I'm getting the wrong map mode. Was it the espionage thing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Mexico made a mess of things. But they are part of the Third International. Hopefully they will not join in. Hoping that HoI4 should be between 1919. Well, they could of course adapt HoI4 in a bigger time frame. Though, like I said before, I don't know. I think this is the biggest thing that why a lot of Cold War era mods sort of fails, because the engine doesn't lend itself that well for it. Any current systems and mechanics, I think you need to overhaul a lot of stuff. But the thing is, between 1919, like the end of the First World War and the start of the Second World War, Europe has a lot of political events which are interesting. In a historical sense, the way. I don't know how interesting they are to play. But it might be too interesting to... I don't know. Yeah, that's fair, HoI5, but HoI5 is not gonna happen anytime soon. I am genuinely surprised. When Crusader Kings 3 got announced, I was surprised. Because it is using the more modernish engine. They had a lot of expansions. This is the same thing why I don't think EU5 is ever gonna happen. Because EU4 is in a good place, they're still developing it, they're still selling it. Like, how the hell do you want to replace that game, right? Yeah, I was thinking Vicky 3 would make the most sense if that were released first, because it's the oldest modern title that they have. Because Hearts of Iron 3, I think, and Vicky 2 got released around the same time. They use the same engine at least, the same older version. All these games use the Cloud Switch engine actually, so that's but the same version of it. I don't know. I just kind of have to see where things go. And this is just going nowhere. Like, Russia, can you just kick the crap out of Ukraine, please? Like, just get rid of it, so, I don't know, something might actually happen. Victoria 3. I'm hoping that they will do it at some point. Yeah, Italy is actually making some progress here finally, but they do have to adhere to the larger blob here. There is some progress here in Belgium. It just looks like the French, I think they could just bash through if they wanted to. But they just... I don't know what they're doing. I think the AI is incredibly passive for some reason. I haven't played a single minute of Vic 2, but even one Vic 3 hype is real, man. I have played... how many hours now? Not a lot, I'll be honest. I've played some Victoria, but 20 hours maybe? Let me check. Oh, 77. That's quite a bit more. Oh! Now you want to invite me to the Reichspakt? Like, at the point where you're collapsing? Should I do it? Like, Germany is dying already. It will make for a more interesting game. It will, yeah, for a lot more interesting game. I'm gonna make a save, though, because at least something's happening. Come on, give me my menu. There we go. Yeah, we have a good line to work from. Alright, so... divergent... I don't know how you write it. Whatever, I know what I mean. We graciously accept. Alright, let's go and die. Alright, so we should be in the Reichspakt now. Oh, no faction. What do you mean, no faction? You just... Did I click the wrong thing? Oh, there we... Okay, no, okay, just the event didn't fire yet. Alright, so... Join the... Oh, you have the Second Weltkrieg or the Second Weltkrieg. Now, I only want to join the... one... Alright, that's... I need to figure out which one is the Russian. Alright, okay, no, I genuinely... I only want to join for the Russian end. I don't care if they die on the other end. Alright, I need to draw some attack lines. Let's start with... Let's see... This is probably a... Something like this? Gets a river defense here. Maybe gives Ukraine some room to prop up the gap here. Because they do have quite a bit of troops against that. Russians don't actually have that much of an... Holy shit, there's a lot of crap here. But I only want to join the Russian war specifically, so I'm going to make a safety save. And now I also kind of want to attack soon, because there's a lot of non-Russian troops, like nothing at the borders. Alright, so we need to figure out which one is the Russian one. So join wars. Oh, I can actually look at this. Okay, Commune of France is the wrong one. Ah, but they're both the same according to this. That's not true. And why do you show me two? No, I'll just join one of them, see what happens. And that's the wrong one. Fuck! Oh, yeah. They trying to control a video you're watching, that's a very familiar thing, especially when I just see something happening in the corners, because that's usually when YouTubers don't pay attention to their edges, they just pay attention to their center because they're talking, or Twitch streamers, whatever you want to call it. Okay, which one did we actually join? This top one, let's start the bottom one now. Did I join a war? Oh, it doesn't accept that one? Okay, Germany. What? Is it your war? Huh? Yeah, I thought I'd just not fight the French, because when the French conquer the Germans, I don't, you know, get my ass kicked with that as well. But, yeah, I'll join Middle Europe, whatever. Okay, now we're at war with everybody, basically. Let's move out fast, because I do shout baguette. There we go. Right, we are at war. Some interesting bits are finally happening. Our fucking guy died immediately because... Alright, also... Kingdom of France. Yeah, I don't care about them as non-aggression pacts. I do want to modify the land lease and stop sending you my weapons. I don't need war propaganda because we are fully on war support. Kaiser Wilhelm Society? I don't know what it is, but it sounds interesting. Okay, we've joined the Kaiser Wilhelm Society. Cool. Alright, stop shouting baguette, really. Go. Get that done. Will not join. What? What? The delegation will arrive in the Polish-Lithuanian comment to inform us that they will bow out of the opportunity. I thought I clicked yes. I probably, I don't know. With infantry rushing Moscow is nigh on impossible, so I think we have to do the oh yeah, send me Lend-Lease, that's okay. Kind of to see how this goes. Yoink. I'm not going at this all really efficiently and all, but kind of see because as long as we can get some counter pressure on, I think we'll be golden. Now what we can do is, no, total mobilization is probably a bad idea. Let's get that up and running. Let's get service requirement, get some manpower in this business, and that's about all we can do. Ah, well, your interesting commanders are no longer existing. Let's see, School of Fire Support. Now we have artillery, so that's fine. Mr. Battle Division Attrition. Let's see, Division Attack. That's okay, nothing really. Naval doesn't really matter. Secret Sex Club, known for furries. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that out loud. God damn it. I actually do have an Air Force, so let's get them assigned to these lots. Alright. A little bit, maybe? Alright, I also need to... I have actually some spies. I don't know where I kept them. I kept them right here. Put one in Moscow, put one in right there. Let's see if we can get some intel on these lots. Alright, I genuinely wish that these guys would stop shouting baguette every time you click at them. If you're friends, maybe, sure. Oh, let's try to save this guy. Yoink. Alright, there we go. Some river penalty crossings. Alright, so we have a lot of research slots now. Great. You know what? Let's actually do it. We'll take it for free. Not that I need it, but... yeah, we're making slow progress. So far, so good. Russia doesn't look that strong, really. I don't know what it is, but let's see. They have... all things considering, we have a army of size 62, and we can still grow. What is our current bottleneck? Oh, anti-tank guns. We're also burning through infantry equipment at a rapid pace, so we'll keep it at that. I think I will deploy these, though. Are those land leases or non-aggression pacts? These are all non-aggression pacts. You know what? My UI is probably a bit small. I'm playing on 4040p. But this... oh, the game needs a restart. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, I'm playing on 4040p, rescaling it to something a little bit less. Okay, why are we struggling here? Oh, terrain. Because it's city terrain? That's a new picture. God damn it, I cannot stop hearing the baguette. Alright, so we managed to break through in the Baltic state. Let's draw some specific orders, because I mostly want these guys to push towards this border area here. And we're actually freeing... oh, this is actually annoying, because we're going to free up territory instead of taking it for ourselves, so we won't get any military factories out of it, or resources for that matter. Okay. Did you just say Suka? Oh, Gurka, that's the gherkins you were talking about. Alright, we're gonna train these, so there we go. They're no longer green. Add them in, yeah. Add them into that army. And so far, so good. We managed to retake Rebel. Alright, so at least we're pushing back towards, you know, the... are we... where... you joined the... oh, you just... Finland just decided to attack on their own. Well, that's... sure. Alright, and I'll just turn off the rescaling, actually, if you don't mind it. Because it doesn't really look great. I believe it's blurry. Alright, let's see if we can get behind him. Probably not. Woo! We actually managed to get us around and going. Let's just be cheeky. See if we can get this guy into Petrograd. Or St. Peter's, modern day St. Petersburg. Missing equipment. What? Oh, fighters. Yeah, I don't care. What are you telling me about stuff that's not getting delivered? That's bad. Yeah, it looks like... Are they Russians? Okay, let me just check something. Are they... No, this is the only front line that they're having. And they're not doing too great at it. I think the extra couple of hundred dudes that I'm sending on the front line are not... Come on, just kill him. Get rid of him, please. The funny thing about HoI4, I can't play this for shit, but looking at another playing well is oddly satisfying. I don't know why. That's how I started. With Chris... No, Europa Universalis and Crusader Kings. I think I watched about 1,000 hours of others playing. Ooh, and I cannot remember for the life of me who, so I'm not gonna tell you. Because I just don't know. Really satisfying to watch, and then I started learning it, and when I started playing, I couldn't do jack shit. I do have some tips and tricks on how you can learn the game a little bit easier. Okay, I might have made a mistake there. Let's just, you know, get rid of this bubble here, because that will usually lead to some trouble. Alright, there we go, that's better. Alright, I think I'm gonna actually tell you to stop attacking, so that my regular infantry is not gonna be really on the offensive. Hopefully they will support. And I will use the... I guess the guys maybe in Minsk, so you go there, you go there. It's, you know, easier to defend a city. Ah, crap, got a guy in there. Right, so stop the attack, stop this attack, concentrate industry, we can build some more crap. I need... Or not, because... Let's pull some more resources out of the ground, I guess. Alright, this is not looking great, so let's see if we can get... Oop, shit! The occasional double click. Come on, get through them. Like, what kind of bonus do these assholes have? They got pretty high defense. Right, also I want to slow down a little bit, because I've noticing lately that I've been forgetting to take an actual proper look at my stuff. Can we get over there? Yeah, so they're just missing anti-tank guns. Okay, I want you to see if you can take Pskov. Hey, at least something is happening. It took about an hour and something, so, well, yeah.